Abstain from eating meat this month? Well, restaurants from around Rockford are challenging their chefs to create brand new vegan options for their menus. Throughout the month of February, restaurants ranging from Pig Minds Brewing in McChesney Park to Cheesy's Grilled Cheese in Rockford will be participating in creating special plant-based menu items. Diners will have an opportunity to vote, comment, and post photos of their vegan meals, like dishes from Prairie Street Brewing Company.
The Vegan Chef Challenge is a great way for us to highlight things we already do, but also we run a couple specials and everyone else is too, and kind of bring light to, like I said, to the community that there is a lot of people that want these plant-based options and there is a demand for them.